Welcome back to Chosen Wisdom Football People. Today's the day, another day of Ruben Amorim ball. Smash the likes, people, on your way in. As usual, you know how we do. Thank you for joining. I hope everyone's doing well. As usual, having a good day. Listen, we are here, guys. Let's go straight into it. The match is about to start in about 12 minutes, and the team is out. Let me know what you're feeling about the team, about the players that he has picked. I'm not going to lie. He said he was going to rotate. He said this. To be honest, guys, he said, and since he's been there, this manager has spoken a lot. And, you know, it's a new manager. People don't know anything about him. So I get it. It's like a crash course into somebody who's new. So he's just been on our TVs a lot. And he said a lot. And I've been impressed by his cohesion in the way he's speaking. He makes sense. He speaks better than our previous manager. You understand what he's saying. So in terms of his communication skills to me are very, very good. Very, very good. And that is something that I've always said that Ten Hag doesn't have. But he's been communicating a lot about rotating, about allowing other people, allowing other players really to impress him. He's been saying it in a more subliminal way. So I expect changes. I think he said that, you know, players who don't play on a weekend will play on Thursday and vice versa. And if you're not playing, you'll be training. You'll be being coached. If you're not playing, you're at Carrington training, getting used to the system. So I expected a lot of changes. I didn't expect Garnacho to start 2 games in a row. And I'm not going to bash Garnacho in the stream like the way I bashed him, you know, in other streams. Unless you know, if he's not playing well, I'll say he's not playing well. But one thing for me that's been clear is that Garnacho should be dropped. Garnacho did not have the best game last game. In fact, I think Garnacho was worse than Rashford was in our last game. Both of them were not good. Bruno was better than both of them. So to see Garnacho play again and start another game, I'm just worried that once again, Garnacho's going to get that 40 starts a game. I mean, 40 starts for the whole season. He's going to start most of the games like he did last season. And for me, he wasn't good last season. And I just hope this manager just plays players on merit. That's the one thing I wanted. I want a manager to, if a player's not playing well, just take him out. Just take him out. Like, players who are not playing well shouldn't keep starting game after game. So that's probably the only player that I'm like, should Garnacho start? Other than that, in terms of, you know, the other players that he's picked today, I've got no issues. I've got no issues with the back line. I think the back line needs to be a bit more consistent, because everyone knows a consistent back line means a consistent defense. And the midfield, dropping Bruno in sort of midfield in the double pivot, I think is a good idea. One thing about Bruno is that Bruno's always had legs. Bruno is a runner. Bruno like runs from the first minute to the 90th minute, and for some reason he seems like he never runs out of stamina. Like, he's always running. So, and I think that those two positions, especially the base of the midfield, that double pivot, you need to cover the distance. And that's one thing that Bruno can do. I think in the 10 positions, Bruno has never really been a number 10 for me. So I think playing someone like, I don't know, someone more like a Kobe Mainu or a Ahmad in a 10 works best for me. It works better for me. And perhaps moving Bruno out of the 10 position, where you have to be, you know, You have to drop a shoulder. You have to be able to play between the lines. You got to be able to dribble. You got to be able to carry the ball. And those are the things that I don't really see Bruno do. Bruno's not really good at those sort of things. So maybe playing Bruno deeper and giving him simple instructions, telling him not to just go for the hero ball all the time, and telling him to find his man. Find your man, Bruno. Keep the ball, because the last match, I tell you what, the last match, Bruno I think had about 90% possession in the last game, and that's why I said in the last game, even though you could argue we didn't play that great, out of the front three in the last game, out of Rashford, Garnacho, and Bruno was the better out of the front three. He was. So I don't mind Bruno playing, starting with Ugarte. I think Ugarte now needs to start. He didn't start the last match. He starts this match. To see Antony on the team sheet, I'm interested to see where Antony plays. Is Antony going to play a wing-back role, or is Antony going to play one of the number 10 roles? I think he'll probably play a wing-back role, but we'll see. I think Mason Mount is starting as well. I don't have my... Do I have the... Let me see. Let's look at the team sheet properly. Because I'm just working on what I saw before. All right, so we got Malacia as well. So Malacia starting. So we got Malacia and Antony as the wing backs, and Mount and Garnacho as on number 10s, and Hojlund playing up front. Do you know what? I'm not mad at Hojlund playing up front. Hojlund needs to play. We saw Rashford play up front in the last game, and let's be real, guys. Rashford is not a number 9. I mean, the funny thing is, I think Rashford is probably the best number 9 we have still. He's better than Hojlund, but he's not good enough. So if Rashford is not good enough, I don't think... I mean, Hojlund is young. So I guess the conversation is always going to be Hojlund can improve. Whereas Rashford is 27, 28, and Rashford hasn't really improved that much. So that'll always be the conversation, but I still have more faith in Rashford than I have in Hojlund. I've seen Hojlund play up front for the whole season last season, and he wasn't good. But, we haven't really seen him under Ruben's system, playing in Ruben's system. So we'll see what Hojlund can do. But I think it's a good choice. It's a good decision to start Hojlund. Like I said, he needs a game anyway. And Rashford didn't play that well in the last match. Mount, let's see what Mount does today. Mount is... I mean, we signed Mount for what, 55, 60 million pounds or euros? I think Mason Mount has been the worst signing. The worst signing that we've ever had. When you think about how much Man United paid for Mount and what we've seen from him so far in the 2 seasons, yeah, he's been the worst signing. He's done nothing. I know he's been injured a lot, but he's been terrible. Absolutely terrible. Like Antony, at least Antony scored a few goals. So yeah, I'm also really looking forward to see what Antony does at fullback. I know a lot of people have written Antony off already, and you have your reasons. You do have your reasons. However, let's see what he does as a fullback, because what I would like to see actually is Antony play fullback one side and like Malacia, and Ahmad play number 10 the other side. Or maybe Antony playing fullback behind an Ahmad who's number 10, maybe he's a bit too attacking, who knows. But I would like to see both Antony and Ahmad on the field at the same time somehow. But we will see. I'm surprised we haven't seen Kobe. I'm surprised Kobe hasn't started. But, the manager has his reasons for who he's playing and who he's not playing. So I'm going to have faith in the manager until I see otherwise. It's one of those ones where this manager has done... He's been too successful in a very short... It's been too successful for me not to give him the benefit of the doubt until he does something crazy. I'm always going to factor in factor in that no manager is going to come in and do everything that I want him to do. Every manager, even if I like him or not, is going to play one player that I don't like, or is going to, be stubborn in a certain way that I don't like, or there's always going to be something that I don't like from any manager. And obviously, this manager's already shown me that he either wants to keep playing Garnacho to show us that he's not that good, or he genuinely really rates Garnacho, which is scary because that's either I'm not seeing something that he's seeing, which is fair enough because he's a football coach, or he's seen something that doesn't exist in this. One of us is wrong. Only time will tell with Garnacho. Only time will tell. I mean, at the end of the day, I want the kid to be successful because he plays for Man United Football Club. Me thinking that he's not that good doesn't mean I don't want him to be good. I want this kid to be good. Because if he is good, it means Man United are better. It's that simple. I just don't, at the moment, I haven't bought into him. That's it. I haven't bought into Garnacho. But we will see. We will see today. The players are out. The game is literally a minute away. Smash the likes, people. Looking forward to see what Mount. I mean, once again, he's playing a front three that it's more running. It's more runners than technical number 10s. Mount, I reckon, can play the role. I'm looking forward to see how Mount plays this role. Because a lot of people have been saying that this role is perfect for Mason Mount. And we're going to see a good version of Mason Mount playing this role. So we will see what Mason does. He's wearing a number 7. This guy's a fraud wearing a number 7. The forward line is just... I mean, I like the wing backs. I like Antony. I like Malacia. So I like the wing backs. I like the ugarte, Bruno double pivot. It's just the front three looks. The front three is crazy. The only thing about the front three is that there's energy. The front three, Garnacho, Mason Mount, and Hojlund, you should get movement. That's one thing you should get in that front three, some movement. But my problem with that front three, similar to the other front three in his first game, there's no ball retention in that front three. There is none. Not one of those players are going to drop in, control the ball, drag players out of position, lay it off. There's not a lot of ball retention in that front. That front three is a kamikaze run in the front three. So once the midfield two have the ball or the defense have the ball, the front three are going to want to be running away from it. They're going to be running away from the ball. Maybe Mason Mount will probably drop deep and try to link, but yeah, we need footballers to play in the number 10 position who are actually number 10s, who are not just wingers, who can drop deep, play with their back to goal, lay back off, or drop a shoulder, do a bit of skill. We need footballers to play in those positions, not like rigid footballers that only can play a position. And that's what we need. We need basically proper number 10s. Somebody who can go wide, go infield. Someone who can pass the ball as well. We need an all-round footballer to play in those positions. But yeah. Okay, guys, we are about to kick off. Let me read some of your comments quickly. Celtistic saying, I'm not a fan of Nacho. Turkish is saying, even worse than Sanchez. What do you mean, Sancho? All right, yeah. Oh, we go. The match is the kickoff already, guys. That's nice. Antony, good. Give it back. Give it back. Nice, Antony. Give it back. Unlucky. He didn't know where to go with the ball there. All right. Oh, finish, go, finish. Oh, that's a silly goal. What a stupid goal for them to concede. We just scored. And guess who scored? Garnacho has scored within the first minute. And that's why he starts. And that's the issue. Like, he's done nothing. But we're happy. It's a good thing that we've scored. But I think this will prove my point that I'm glad he scored, of course, but oh, what a silly goal to concede. But do you know what? This is good. We put these. Do you know what I like about this goal? It's a pressure we put them under. But this is. How can this keeper do this? This is good pressing. This is really good pressing, actually. I'm not even gonna hate on Garnacho because he was in the right place at the right time and he scored, and that's it. Let's do positives. Well done, Garnacho. You did the right thing. Hojlund pushed him. Garnacho saw it. And you know what? Well done, lads. Well done. Well done. Hojlund's quicker than you think. And Garnacho was right place at the right time for a tapping. Boom. There you go. Great start. Great start. Like, it's a silly goal to concede. Like, it's such a stupid goal to concede if you're the opposition. I can't believe they conceded a goal, but we pushed, we pressured these guys. And at the end of the day, we know a lot of goals are scored. A lot of goals are scored by pressing and winning the ball high up. A lot of goals are scored that way. Like, gone are the days where you scored all your goals, yeah, by cutting the team through or by, sometimes you got to score goals by just pressing the team and making them make a mistake. Boom. There you go. Now, let's see us control the game. Let's see what happens now. Let's see us move our players up the field. Let's see us move the back line up the field and pass the ball around and move it, move it. Move it. Let's see us keep the ball today and keep control of the game. There we go. Anyway, guys, let's read some more of your comments quickly. Celtic thinks United will win 2-1. All right, you think this team will score, yeah? I don't know. I don't know if this team will score, but maybe you said that before Man United scored. Turkish Bodo might go crazy and do something. Well, the game's young. No, like, I don't think Bodo... I don't think they're going to do nothing, but, the game's young. We scored early on against Ipswich and then we died. So we will see, man. We will see. But right now, United look good. We're keeping the ball. Yeah. All right, good. Good. Malacia. Oh, that's not a good cross at all, Malacia. Osman. Osman, I just saw your comment. Malacia is real. I thought he was a myth. He exists. He exists in the next dimension. He's just hopping over. It's a multiverse thing. This is the next because obviously the Malacia we had didn't have afro. So this one has an afro. So it's a multiverse thing. Oh, big up yourself, Jordy. Big up yourself, bro. Thanks for passing through. Yeah, Osman, keeper was still mentally doing his warm-up. Yeah, bro, I hear you, man. The goalkeeper, I don't know what the goalkeeper was. Hey! Antony, well done. No, I don't know what the goalkeeper was on. I don't get why he did just clear it. Here we go. Good. Well done. Mazraoui. Ah, it's a bit sloppy. Oh, foul. It's a bit sloppy, guys. We have been very fortunate with the goal, but I'm enjoying the high energy so far that we're showing. The pressure that we're showing. This system is going to be very demanding physically on the players. It's going to be one of those systems where when it works, yeah, it's going to work, yeah, but all it takes is for one person to not like trap. Look right now. Here we go. Oh, all right. All it takes is for one person not to do their job, and that's it. All right, guys. There's a poll, guys. There's a poll up right now. Let me know your opinion, please. In fact, the poll's been up for a while, but yeah, guys, let me know. The thing is, you can't. I don't even know if you can really. You can, of course, answer the poll, but what wasn't? Hey, what I was gonna say is Garnacho once again scored. So to a lot of people, the answer is going to be, of course, he just justified his selection by scoring a goal. But based on his performance, should he keep starting Garnacho? Because who are the people who retain their place from the last game? Ligt, Mazraoui, Onana, Fernandez, and Garnacho. Those are the only players who have kept their place from the last game. So what does that mean? No, that's not the right way. That's better, guys. Well done, Bruno. Yep. Nice. No, Bruno, that's not good. Back. Malacia, let's give it back to Martinez. He was right there. Well done. Well done. 8 minutes on the clock, guys. We're trying to get into the game. I think we're trying to put our foot in the game, but Bodo. Why are you laughing? Bodo. I don't know how to pronounce it. How do I pronounce it? Is it Bodo? You bozo. Oh no. I was thinking, how the heck do I say this name? Like Bodo. Bodo. But yeah. Seeing red cards given for less than what the keeper did to hojlund. Yeah. I hear you. I hear you on that one. Oh! There we go. This is where we need to get better. When we're in that position. Nice, better. hojlund! How did I know the move was gonna break down when the ball went to hojlund? hojlund's so clumsy and big. He's like a Lukaku. He's a Scandinavian. Is he Scandinavian? I think he is. No, he might not be. But either way, he's a Danish Lukaku. hojlund. He just can't move his feet quick enough. He moves his feet so slowly. Like when he's running and galloping, he's quick. But when he's asked to be intricate, when he's asked to just touch the ball here or just lay it off or something, his first touch is just never there. hojlund. He's just technically, he doesn't possess the fundamentals that I like to see in a footballer. Like to control the ball. Look at Bruno. Bruno's actually doing less hoofball, you know. Okay. That's the problem, right, with the front three that we have. Like I said, because the front three lack the lack ball retention. Let's just cut the crap. The front three, when you give that ball to the front three, they're not gonna hold on to it. And we're not really moving the ball well so far. Yeah, we need to be more confident. Like there, we've got two people on. Oh, garnacho, that pass was so sloppy almost. There you go. This is better. This is better. This is no, we didn't go out. All right. Oh, that was a bit sloppy. Okay, we want it ball back. Let's see our shape. Anthony down. It's gone wide. Okay. I think in this situation, this position might work for Anthony because Anthony's issue is end product, right? If he's a wing back, it, there's less pressure on him to produce, deliver an end product, less pressure on him to score. So he can play his game. So who knows? Maybe the wing back position might see. Oh, Hojlund's always on the floor. This guy is 6'4". Or well, at least 6'2". And this guy's always on the. He always wants to wrestle with the other footballers. Listen, stop trying to wrestle. Like, okay. Okay, so what have I seen so far? 13 minutes gone. We haven't really settled into the game at all. But at the same time, I don't know what a settled Man United team under Amorim looks like because I've only seen one game. And we've all only seen one game. So, we're still all learning. We're all in the same position. We're still trying to understand what this team is. And we're still trying to understand what this team can be under this new manager. All of us. There's nobody who's that's the fun thing about watching Man United right now. No Gary Neville, Jamie Carragher. Nobody's an expert on Man United right now. Nobody, because it's a new manager. Nobody knows nothing. Not even the people who say they're experts. They know as much as the YouTubers do. They know as much as the YouTubers do. So that's the beauty of but the football IQ of this team is not very high. It's not. We need more technical players in this team. Look at the fans bouncing. Bodo. It must be cold as well. Wow. Bruno. Get. All right, great, Bruno. I love that. Oh, lucky Mason Mount. That's better. That's better, United. That's better, Anthony. Great football. Oh, that's better, United. Much better. That's better. That's much better from United. That was a really good ball from Bruno as well, guys. That I know he likes to do the outside the foot stuff a bit too much, but Yeah, that's a really good ball. That's what we need. Good. Keep Just keep moving it between the back three. But eventually you guys have to break the lines, man. Oh, Anthony. Oh, there we go. Nice. Keep working it. Don't need to rush. That's good football. Ah, you don't need to rush. Just keep working it. Keep shifting. All right, keep the ball. Keep the ball. That's nice. Delete. I like to see our back three camped in the opposition half. That's what we need to see, and keep moving the ball. We need to get better at this. Give it back. Good. Give it back. Well done. That's cool. Let's keep moving. Keep moving it. Much better. Somebody needs to drop deep. Give Martinez an option. Because otherwise it's just going to keep this. That's it. Much better. All right. Cool. 17 minutes on the clock. All right. Malacia to Bruno. Good. All right. Kyan. Bruno, why did he shoot from there? Why did the move have to break down with you, Bruno? Why did you just have to shoot from like 30 yards? I don't like. See, I'm glad. I'm so happy it panned to my manager and he looked angry because this is what Bruno does. Why did he have to do that and just finish the move like that? What's the chances of you scoring from there? Why couldn't he just pass the ball to his teammate and keep going? It's almost as if he gets bored, Bruno, and he's like, I can't. Wow. Wow. Oh, what a finish. What a finish by Bodo. Wow. Wow. And it all came from Bruno. Like, I'm not saying it all came from Bruno because a lot had to happen. A lot had to happen. A lot had to happen, yeah, after Bruno loses the ball, yeah, for them to score. But I'm just so annoyed about the fact, yeah, that Bruno lost the ball so unnecessarily. And like 30 seconds later, they score. It's like, oh, man. He's onside. Oh, man, he's onside. What a finish. Oh, my Lord. It's so annoying, guys. Flipping heck. So annoying, so annoying. What a finish as well. On his, well, I don't, I assume he's left footed, but flipping heck. Look at him. Rasmus is just wrestling. Rasmus Hojlund is not interested in playing football at all. The ball was coming over the top just now, and my man is not even trying to look at the trajectory of the ball or trying to get. My man is just there, just trying to wrestle. Hojlund is so frustrating. And the thing is, we haven't actually created anything. They have. They have. Just keep going. I don't get why we don't have the patience to keep moving the ball. Let's keep doing it. Let's keep moving it. No, yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep moving. It's okay. Drag them out. That's better. Malacia on the wings. Oh, oh gosh. Oh, Malacia's slow. 2-1. 2-1 to Bodo. My gosh, Malacia got paced out. Oh my gosh. Malacia got. Thing is, I thought Malacia was quick. I guess his knee injuries has got to him. Or maybe there's always somebody quicker than you. Maybe it's that simple. But Malacia just got paced out like it was crazy. I swear Malacia was in front of him. Look at this. Malacia's in front of him. That ball was sick. Wow. That pass. That pass. Yeah, man. You gonna learn, man. You gonna learn. This garnacho, all that stuff you've been doing. Like, you stop the BS. 2-1 at home. I would not expect, yeah, Malacia to get beaten for pace like that. Like he got beat for pace, Malacia, and he had a head start. It's still early though, guys. You know, still early doors. You know, 24 minutes, 25 minutes. Only one quarter of the game is gone, so a lot can still happen, as we know. Football, it is what it is. I just don't get the team that he's picked because, like I said, I know, yeah, the players that are like built for counter attack, and the players that can actually retain the ball, who can hold on to the ball, that can actually. And I don't know what he wants to do because it's like the front players that were playing Garnacho, Hojlund, and Mason Mount. It's just they're not technically good enough, man. None of them. They're all counter-attacking type players. That's another chance. It could have easily been 3-1. And the thing is, we're playing with the back five. And it shows it doesn't really matter. We're playing with more defenders than they are. We're playing with a back, technically a back five. And we can't defend. There we go. Oh, garnacho. Oh, man. There you go. All right, well, we're back here again. We've got the ball. We're trying to move it. But the problem is, we've got the Bodo team that's camped in now. Low line. And we now need to be able to keep the ball and look for the spaces. The players we have on the pitch are not built for that. The players we have on the pitch are built more for the transition football, to counter attack. So we'll see. Oh, no one was there. Nice. Ugarte just controlled it. I like that because you know a lot of players would have tried to head it. Ugarte is like, you know what? Why am I panicking for? Okay, keep going, keep moving the ball. I like this. See, this stuff, yeah, isn't. Oh my gosh, hojlund! Oh my! The ball was fizzed into hojlund, and to be fair, it was fizzed into hojlund at speed, but the ball bounced up into the heavens. I'm like, yes, the ball was fizzed into you, and maybe I shouldn't expect you to control it with a deft Berbatov touch. But come on, man. Like, how many times has hojlund touched the ball? He's so shit. I don't care, bro. I'm not even trying to be politically. I'm only trying to try to be PC. I try to do the whole grey area and nuance and say he's not shit. He's no hojlund. I I pray I'm wrong about hojlund. I pray. When I watch hojlund play football, I'm like, hojlund is the worst striker that Man United have bought in the last 10, 20 years. Think about all the strikers we bought, from Falcao to Van Persie, and even when flipping Martial was playing up front and whatnot. Think of all the strikers we've had, and I think of like where hojlund stands in all these. Hojlund, oh, he's so terrible. Go on, hojlund. Well done. That's not good. That's the only way we're gonna score. We're gonna score. If we're gonna score another goal, it's gonna be a mistake. We're not gonna create nothing. He does it, and the thing is, he will learn. What a pass that was for the second goal. That the thing is, was them blind passes where he just knew where he was, and it's them passes where you do it 100 times in training. Like he knows where he is. He knows where he needs to hit the ball. Just swing your foot and hit that space, and then let your player run onto it. That pass, that's one of them like 100 times a day training passes. Them because he didn't even look. It was a proper blind pass. It was a really good pass, to be fair. But I feel like a different winger with like a yard head start would have caught that ball, passed it back to the goalkeeper, and therefore the pass wouldn't have been that good. I mean, the pass was good. Let's just keep it 100, guys. The pass was good because the player outpaced Malacia. Malacia was ahead of the attacker, and he should have got to the ball, which means the pass was just a swing blind pass like we see all the time. Oh, here we go. Interception. Oh, one. Here we go. Antony on the ball. Oh, Antony. Ah, he shot again. Just cross the ball in, Antony. We'll pass it. Oh, Antony. Come on, man. Do better than that. I literally just said your end product is just non-existent. That's why it might, that's why you work well maybe as a fullback, where there's less pressure for you to produce something. Because your ability on the ball is fine. It's just that your crossing's not like you don't put in a good cross. You don't shoot. You just don't do anything. Oh my gosh, Garnacho, that pass. That pass from Garnacho to is this why did it need to why did the ball need to leave the air? Like it's just technical stuff, man. It's there you go. Oh, that's silly. But one thing that we are doing what the manager wants us to do. We're just not good enough to execute it. There we go, handball. I like what the manager's doing. I like the structure. I just now think we need to understand it better. The players need to get used to it. Combination of those two things, which are essentially the same thing. And or we need to start getting better players. We need to improve the players. Because one thing I think this system will do is expose certain players. The thing, and I want you guys also to understand why my opinion of Garnacho is what it is, because we've all been watching the same game, yeah, where for 35 minutes here, Garnacho has done absolutely nothing. For 35 minutes, Garnacho, but he scored a goal. And that's always going to be the problem with these sort of players. Like, we know they're not good enough, but as long as they score a goal 1 in every 10 matches, that will satisfy most fans to keep them. I'd rather a player who doesn't score, but makes the whole team play better than a player that is not good enough, but scores a goal once in a while. Like, I'm not saying Garnacho's been bad, by the way, guys. I'm just saying he can't start. Hey, he can't start for Manchester United if we are going to win the league. That's what I'm saying. Oh, we definitely need to start recruiting for the manager. Needs to start recruiting for this system now. And I'm also prepared that maybe some of my favorites, someone like Casemiro, might not survive this system. and he's one of my favorite footballers. I think he's one of the better footballers, if not the best footballer at the club. But in this system, he might not survive, and that's okay because I'm done with player FC. It's just we're not we're not. There's no cohesion. The understanding is just still not there. Ooh, come back inside. Well done. Good. Good. Keep going. Go. No? Oh, Anthony. You got to be better than that, man. You got to be more secure with the ball at your feet, Anthony. One of your strengths is supposed to be the fact that you're supposed to be secure with the ball. You got to protect it better than that. Okay, here we go. Malasa needs to come off the pitch. Malasa needs to come off the pitch. He's having a terrible, like, every time he puts the ball into the box, it is nowhere near anybody. I'm like, holding a second, Malasia. Who are you aiming for? Because I'm not gonna lie, nobody's getting onto that cross. Every cross I've seen Malasia put in, I'm thinking, hold on, nobody's getting onto those crosses. Like, who are you picking out? Are you just hoofing the ball in to the box? Malasia needs to get off the pitch. We need to put we need to put I don't know, Ahmad on for Mason Mount. Like, Hojlund can't come deep. Hojlund's not one thing Hojlund is doing, and the only thing he's doing is making the defenders, the Bodo defenders, a bit scared because he's pressing them really aggressively. So he's putting pressure on them, on the defenders. But in terms of when we have the ball and when we're attacking, he's offering nothing. He's not dropping deep to collect the ball, and he's not stretching the teams either. So at this point, I'd rather put on Zirkzee. At least Zirkzee will come drop deep and bring others into play. And Antony needs to be braver. Like, in that position there, Antony could just go on and attack his man, but he's just passing the ball back. But yeah. Yeah. 5 minutes to go. Malasia is having a lot of space down the left-hand side. But he's left-footed, playing on the left-hand side, where Antony is right-footed. That's not good. Oh, my shoulder. My shoulder's killing me. Yeah, this is... this is... this is jokes. All the defenders are doing is passing the ball between each other. And what it is, the thing is, you can't even fizz the ball, yeah? Oh, well done, Antony. Well done, Antony. Oh, no, Malasia. Don't shoot, Bruno. Okay. The thing is, even if you fizz the ball between the lines into any of those players, right? They're not going to be able to control the ball and turn. The ball's going to just bounce off their feet because they're technically not good enough. Like, that's the thing I'm saying. We need ballers. Players who can play with their back to goal, side on, or play going the other way. Play facing the wrong goal. Not just runners. You're funny, Cartistic. You predicted the other way round. 2-1. Yeah, 2-1 to the wrong team. Well done, Garnacho. Well done, Garnacho. You're not having a bad game today. You're offering something. I wouldn't sub you. I wouldn't take you off. There's nobody there. All right. Well done. Well done, United. We kept the ball well there after the corner. After that. Oh, Garnacho, come on. Oh, no. Malacia is not going to put on a good cross. You scared. Notice as well, guys, that when Malacia now has the ball, after like putting in 3 absolutely terrible crosses, he's not going to put in another cross again. He's just going to keep passing it back to Bruno. His confidence is shattered. You got to take him off. And plus, Hojlund's not going to do anything with a cross. Here we go. Oh, Malacia. We need more from this side, from Antony's side. But he's just by himself. Look at him. He's just by himself. Oh. Oh, what a finish! What a finish! That's better from our striker. That's better. I mean, the funny thing is, his terrible touch created that goal. His first touch was so bad, yeah, that his first touch made the ball bubble up perfectly for the volley. Oh, well, look at Mazraoui, that touch. Dink. Up. See? I knew the commentator was going to say it's a great first touch. It wasn't a great first touch. The first touch wasn't brilliant. The first touch, yeah, you want the ball to... Okay, let me give you guys a secret. The commentator trying to lie to you, say the first touch was great, yeah? Don't let him lie to you. Your first touch, yeah, is to kill the ball. You like his first touch, yeah. He put the ball up into the air. The finish is good. Let's not knock the finish, but let's not lie and say the third touch was good. Let's just say the finish was a really good finish. I like the way that even though the ball bubbled up, he improvised, and that's a good finish. If you want the ball to do something and the ball is doing something else, and you still manage to improvise and move your body in that split second to volley the ball, listen, that's a good finish from Hojlund. It's a good finish. So you gotta give Hojlund credit for that. Like I said, the two players. I want you guys to. This is football. Football's crazy. The two players I was criticizing the most today. The two players that have not had a good game out of all the players on the pitch are the two players that have scored today. I don't think Malacia has played. I mean, Malacia looks rusty as hell today. The way that he was outpaced today, Malacia, but Garnacho hasn't done anything, and neither has Hojlund. And those are the two players that came up with the goals. And do you know what? At the end of the day, the goals came. The goals came. It doesn't matter who scores them. The two unlikely players have scored today. In terms of their performance, they're unlikely. But in terms of their position, I mean, one's a striker and one's a number 10. So technically speaking, they should be the likely players who score because they're playing in the attacking positions. But based on their performance, Garnacho scored, straight away, but we haven't really seen him since his goal. And Hojlund, like I said, he's been wrestling. But overall, they've scored. Credit where credit's due. We're now drawing 2-2. Listen, this game is there for us to win this game. In terms of what I'm seeing, in terms of the positions that players are picking up, in terms of the shape, in terms of our structure, I'm happy. I like what I'm seeing. It looks like a more secure structure. It looks like we look more secure as a unit the way that we're playing. I think the issue is now to get us to the next level. The personnel perhaps need to be upgraded, and also the cohesion. We just need to understand the position. We need to play with a bit more freedom, a bit more creativity while still understanding the system. Essentially, you want all the players to be on the same wavelength where if anybody's out of position, you can just fill in that position because you know what needs to be done. I think one of the things that the manager says, which is very important for us to understand, is that he's played in almost every position. And because he's played in every position, he wants players to be able to play in multiple positions. And if you can play in multiple positions, I think it automatically means your footballing brain is at a different level. Because in order for you to play different positions, you have to understand what is needed and what is expected and alter your game every time you play those different positions, which means you're an intelligent human being, which means to me, you usually have a good footballing brain. I always talk about Saka's footballing brain, and I say the reason why Saka's good is because he usually makes the right decisions. And the reason why, and I think Saka's a kind of footballer that can play. I mean, he started as a fullback anyway, and he can play on either wing, and he can probably play up front. You can hold the ball up if you play it to his feet, playing as a striker. I guarantee Saka could do that. And Saka's not the greatest footballer in the world. I don't rate him as highly as Arsenal fans rate him. But what I will rate highly, and I will always rate highly, is Saka's maturity and footballing brain and footballing IQ. I will always rate that very highly. So, yeah, we need players with footballing brain, with a footballing IQ that can play it all over the pitch, that not just a position and stay in a position. Because what the manager wants us to do is understand and know the structure and stay within the structure while playing fluidly and not just standing still. You see a lot of our players now just thinking very hard and standing in their positions. That's good. We're getting used to that. But now we just need to be more fluid in our movements and not be afraid to fizz the ball into the lines. And we need to also technically sound players that can receive the ball and then turn. Receive the ball and turn. We need confidence. The confidence, I reckon, will come. Antony's playing all right. Not amazingly well, but I don't have a problem with Antony at right, like I said, right wing back. Less offensive responsibilities might be good for him as a footballer because his end product is something that we as United fans have always, well, since he's been here, complained about. So yeah, yeah, man. Big up yourselves, people. Let me read your comments before I go on a quick break. Osman, cold finish, absolutely icy. That was some Bergkamp Berbatov. Yeah, yeah. That finish was good, man. The ball bounced up and he took the finish really well. Like, he's got Hojlund is not rubbish, you know. He's I just his first touch and his fundamentals just need work. But if we can create a system that hides his deficiencies and promotes his strengths and he improves his ability to hold the ball up, because that's one thing he has to improve. We have to be able to give this guy the ball and this guy holds it up like Ivan Toney or like whatever and bring others into play. He can't do that at all. He just cannot do that. He's got to be able to at least give us that or run the channels or something. Because I know the scoring goals, maybe scoring goals will be enough once we get going and once we become a free-flowing team. But right now, just the scoring goals isn't enough. You have to contribute more than that. And apart from scoring one goal every 10 games, Hojlund is not contributing enough. It's not. But if we can hide this player's deficiencies within this system and get Hojlund firing, listen, it's all good. It's all good. I'm happy. I'm happy. And we're all happy. But yeah, let's see what the manager does at halftime, what changes he makes. This will be very, very interesting. Yeah, guys, I'll be back in literally 2 minutes. So don't go anywhere. Please stay tuned. Join me for the second half. Let's have some fun. And yeah, I'll be back in literally a couple of minutes. And we are back, guys. We are back. And I'm looking at Hojlund's finish again. And I'm like, regardless of the first touch, the finish, the improvisation, like I said, yeah, that's a finish. I've always said, like, he doesn't look like a finisher. He strikes the ball okay. He falls on the ground when he strikes the ball. But what I want to see, a finisher for me is like Jermaine Defoe. Poaching, like, doesn't matter where the ball comes or what angle the ball's coming at. You're finding a way to get that ball into the back of the net, even if it's like off your knee, like Chicharito Hernandez. That's a finisher. That to me, yeah, that goal Hojlund scored, that's a finisher. Like, he improvised and he had to switch. Like, yeah, that's a good finish. That's a good finish. The funny thing is, you can see what the manager's doing. You can see it. So that's why I'm like, I want to be annoyed. I want to be like, you can't really be annoyed and angry at the fact that they've scored the 2 goals. Because the first goal they scored, yeah, they just packed out our goalkeeper, like top bins. Like, what can you do? Like, you can't do anything. And the second goal, listen, that guy just outpaced Malacia. And I bet Malacia didn't even know how quick that guy was. So it's like, it is what it is. That's a good finish, man. That is a good finish. We just need more from Hojlund now. We need more. The second half's about to start, guys. Slap the like, people, if you can. Get this channel, make this channel grow, because this channel I do think has potential. So if you can slap the like, share it. So who's Dallo? So Dallo's coming off Malacia, right? Which was expected. Let's be honest, guys. How many times did I say Dallo had the ball and he wasn't putting crosses in? My only issue with Dallo playing left wing back is the fact that I kind of feel sorry for Dallo because he's a right wing back. He's a right full back. He's right footed, and he keeps getting played out of position on the left hand side. And I've said Dallo just looks better on the right hand side, but we'll see. Like before Amorim came, Dallo was already having a bad time. Out of all the players, I mean, we weren't playing well. We know that. We were playing rubbish. I know we had a little bounce under Rude, but before that, of course, the reason why the manager was sacked because we were playing really badly, right? Dallo was one of our worst players for a while. And for the last, before this new manager came, the previous 3 or 4 games, Dallo was not playing well. He has not been playing well. And Dallo's one of my favourite players. I actually like Dallo. So I hope he comes on and he has a good second half. All right. Here we go. Second half has begun. Let's do this. Only one change. So another mistake. Give it. Oh, Dallo. Good. Just keep the ball, guys. See? Good, Bruno. You don't need to keep forcing it. Well done. All right. Not bad. The manager is definitely more expressive than Ten Hag. Look at him like crouched down and whatnot on a touchline. One thing I want everybody who jumps in this chat, jumps in this stream to understand is that nobody exposes the way that a team plays to the opposition the way that people expose Man United. Everybody is an expert in how Man United play. Everyone talks about the way we play to the point where if you're the opposition, to the point where if you're the opposition, you don't need to do any research. You don't need to go and watch our games because everybody knows exactly. Like, I feel like there's a problem with Man United that we're so over analyzed because we're so big. We're over analyzed, so we can't do anything in secret, which is annoying. There we go. There you go. Once again, I'm liking the fact that our three centre backs. Oh, Mount, lay it off to Anthony. You should lay it off. I know if you laid it off to Anthony, Anthony would have scored. But that's a good. This is much better. I like that pass from Martinez. Oh, that's light. That's nice from Mount. That's nice. But Mount should have laid it off to Anthony. Anthony would have used his left foot and just wrapped it into the far post. I know he would have. I know it. You're starting to move it though. Well done, guys. It's much better. Much better. But we started the first half well before we allowed them, into the games. We do start games well. We started the first game well against Ipswich, and we started the second half against Ipswich well as well. We started the second half against Ipswich well too. Yeah. There you go. 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 Keep going. Keep moving it. And that's nice. Our defenders are proper into their box. And this is what I said, yeah. This is what I want to see. I want to see us camped in their box. I don't want to see them breathe. Just keep going and don't lose the ball. Keep rotating it. See? Nobody's trying to spam a crossing. That's what I'm talking about. That's Amorim ball. Nobody was trying to spam no crosses into the box like Bruno. We kept moving the ball. We weren't forcing it. And that's what I'm saying. Look what happens when you don't try to spam. Don't force it. Keep moving. Keep moving it. Keep moving it. Be patient. It's okay. It's okay to be patient. Just hold on to the ball. I like the way we were camped in their half for once. Like, when's the last time you saw us play like this? Oh, he's offside. He's offside. He's offside. But even if he's offside, I like that goal. Even if that goal was chalked off. Listen, I like what I saw. I like what I saw. Goal check, VAR. The goal's been given. Well done, guys. 2 goals from Hojlund. Well done. No, Mount. Well done. Well done. good goal. What a good goal. That's a team goal. That's what I've wanted, man. No individual goals. No Rashford has to step over and skip past two players. No, into this a team goal where everyone's just passing the ball and all you have to do as a striker is tap the ball into the net 5 yards. When's the last time you scored a goal like that? Come on, man. Come on, man. It's a good thing today. We're seeing the fruits slowly, slowly. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This team is not the greatest team in the world that we're facing. So let's relax. But it's there's a lot to be positive about. Let's say that. Here we go. Yeah, Dallow's proper tucked in. Dallow's kind of playing like a number 10 right now. Oh no no. Oh no no, should have just booed it. But yeah, man, this is much better from United. Much better. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Whoa, we pressed them. That's it. Give it. Nice. Nice. To Dallo on the left. Look at that. Look at the centre backs. The centre backs, I've noticed in this system, the centre backs, because they have most of the ball and they're essentially passing the ball between each other, they almost dictate the tempo of the game. They are so essential. Well done. Well done, United. Pass it back. Keep the ball. Just keep the ball. We don't need to lose it. Well done. Oh, Mazraoui! Stop here. You cheeky sod. Cheeky sod, you know. He says that. I've never said that before in my life. Here we go. Nice. Oh, Mason Mount. Well done. All right, we got Rashford and Ahmad coming on. Will it be garnacho, Rashford on the left? Will it be hojlund? For hojlund. It'll be interesting because I think Anthony's going to be one of the first ones to be withdrawn. Take on that show. It's going to go the inside now. So it's like hojlund, this time round, the ball has hit you. Ah. Yeah, man, Luke Shaw. Oh man. That from see one thing, because we're playing so vertically, the one thing we're gonna have to learn to do is those little layoffs between the 8s and the number 6s, between the number 10s, sorry, and the number 8s. So we got Mounts going off. For Rashford. And Antony off for Amad Diallo. Oh, why can't we see Ahmad in the number 10 position? Why can't we see him further forward? All right. So all like for like subs, all like for like swaps. Nothing out of the ordinary happening here. Let me know what you guys think of Mason Mount today. He's quietly done his business. Mason Mount is one of those ones where he off the ball, he runs a lot, and he's done a few little flicks, few little, you know, little 1-2s here or there to unlock. He's been very cute today with some of his touches without doing anything amazing. So we're winning 3-2. So Rashford's playing in number 10 position. We're not going to see Zirkzee today. Well, not yet anyway. There you go. See what happens today with Rashford playing in one of the 10 positions. Shaw left side, the Ligt, Ahmad right wing back, Daniel left wing back, for the garnacho, the 2 10s now. So again, without the ball, look, now they've got the ball. Look at the way the commentator is just talking so much about how we're doing it and the structure and what's happening. I've never heard someone talk so much. Like, this is how they should be talking about all the other like matches. Just talking football and sticking to football, not talking about the color of someone's hair and all these crap that they talk about. I'm not even hating on it, but it's like, why you're talking so much about it? Because it's Man United. Oh, Rashford, man, that's not even that difficult. Unlucky Ahmad. Oh, they got out there nicely. Oh, that's a nice touch. I like that. Nice, Mazraoui. Oh, walked into danger. We'll take that. Oh, throw into us. Looks like Ahmad settled in perfectly. So now it looks like the manager is looking to see what Rashford is like in the number 10 position. That's nice. Bruno's had a good game today. I haven't been angry with Bruno. I haven't. Thing is, most games when I'm watching Man United play, I get angry at Bruno at least 10 times. I can't remember being angry at Bruno too many times today. I can't. Which is a good thing, which means he's gone under the radar. Which is a good thing. It means he's done the right thing, which means he hasn't been losing the ball. Look at him right now. That's nice. Yeah, the thing is, the back three have the ball. You're gonna have to come out, yeah, to the back three eventually, and that's when you. That's when I think we pounce. We're playing with Garnacho and Rashford as inside tens. All right, back again, letting our back three have the ball. Oh, he was onside as well. Oh, that was a ball. Bruno slipped. What a ball! This guy was running and he just dropped. He just collapsed. Like, let's see on Bruno, man. Bruno. It's almost as if man got discombobulated and he forgot where he was running. All right, number 4 for 18. Ah, Ligt. Ligt is coming off for CASEMIRO. Can CASEMIRO play centre back? Okay. Do you know what? Let's see what I go on. Let's see what happens. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Yeah, yeah, do you know what? Going back to the Bruno thing, I don't like. I hate Bruno, but now that he's playing in his position, I'm not hating him because he's not like doing loads of annoying things in my face. He's just because you can't do that in the position that Bruno's playing. Yeah, he has to keep the ball. He has to keep the ball, and it's clear to me, yeah, that he's been told to stop spamming our eyeballs with the way you play football. Stop hoofing the ball. Stop booting it. And he's playing sensibly, which means Like he can do it. Give it, give it. Ah, Dallo. Oh man, Dallo. That's annoying, Dallo. Oh, flipping neck. Oh, Rashford, man, come on, that has to be to Ugarte. Ugarte is right there, Rashford. Just give it to him. Uh oh, go get him. All right, good. Everyone come. Everyone, no, this is not good. Okay, Garnacho came back. Well done. It's not absolutely magnificent defending. Oh, these commentators, man. It's good. It's a good tackle. Absolutely magnificent. My gosh, the way that they'll make if they like you, they'll make the smallest thing you do like seem like the greatest thing ever. Oh, listen, we need to be focused. We need to keep focused now because it looks like these guys are just yeah, they feel like the game's over. I think yeah, we need to just keep our concentration, guys, because this bozo team might score again. Good ball from Hojlund. Oh, Ahmad twice. Unlucky, Ahmad. Uh, unlucky, guys. We go again. It's all right. It's all right. Mm. Someone needs to come and drop deep. All right. We've come back down. And has come back all the way down. Well, that's good. Come back this way. No. Sure, man. Luke Shaw, what was that? Oh, the subs have kind of like ruined the momentum of this game a little bit, if I'm being honest. Oh, almost won that ball there. Ha, face up, face up. Mm, that's nice. Oh, garnacho, come on. Oh. See, and that's what I'm saying. Technical ability is important, guys, because garnacho, that's not difficult. Like, why didn't he open his body up and take it on his right foot and just curl it into the far corner? Or just cross the ball in. Just cross it into Ahmad. Oh, he could have done so many things. That's the problem at Garnacho. But we go. We keep it moving. We go again. We're creating chances, which is a good thing. So uh, this is the deepest we've defended for like a long time. It's nice. Oh, Garnacho. Well done, Bruno. Oh man, Dalo just got eased off the ball like a child, bro. It's nice. Well done, Casemiro. All right. Nice, ugarte. Nice. How do you do that? I don't understand Garnacho. How long are we gonna? Handball. Onana's gonna be sent off. Oh, why did he shoot like that? Flipping heck. This kid is so frustrating. Oh, he put his foot on the ball like he had like 10 years. Like he had the time to do that. And then he did what he did. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh. He didn't have the technical ability to hit the ball on a volley, or he wasn't confident enough to hit it first time. You had to kill it dead. I can't believe that. Nice. I like Casemiro playing from deep. Obviously he's a better passer of the ball than Ligt. So when Casemiro is obviously playing in that position, the distribution from the back is going to be much better. Oh, that's so rabbit. Take Garnacho off the field. Please, Amorim. Oh. I can't believe we're still persistent with Garnacho. Oh my gosh. He's so I still can't believe he did what he did in front of goal. Oh, Cass is just playing. Oh, he's beautiful. Bro, what's wrong with Banana, bruv? Hmm. It's been an intriguing game for sure. From our perspective, it's fizzled out. Oh, here we go. What's gonna happen? All right, well done. Hmm. Luke Shaw going back into his natural left back position. I don't know if he should be doing that. Oh, well done, Luke. All right. Oh, Marcus. You could have taken another touch as well, you know. Why didn't he take it? You could have taken another touch. Oh, and that shot should have been better, man. Why are these guys doing this? Just shoot on target. Yeah, man. I want another goal, guys. I want another goal. Rashford died there, man. Get it on target. Hard and low. Compose yourself. Yeah. You know what's annoying? When a striker gets a good chance, misses their chance, and then gives a thumbs up. I'm like, bro, like that is so like annoying. I'm like, bro, why are you doing a thumbs up? You died. You missed. What do you mean thumbs up? Thumbs down, bro. Thumbs down for you. I can't believe Garnacho is going to survive the whole game.
That's your point for Bodø Glimt. You've only lost once in the Europa League this season so far.
Well done, sure. But this is where Ahmad needs to do better, because Ahmad, there's like 10 meters from him, between him and his man. He didn't need to pass it back. He could face up his man. Yeah, like I think this has been all right. I mean, the system will put the players in the right positions. It's up to the players now to do what they need to do. Like they can't complain now. Nice. Okay, we got the ball again. Good. Keep moving. Keep it moving. Okay, through. Who's that for? Oh, straight to the goalkeeper. All right. 6 minutes left to go. This has not been the strongest test, but we're seeing more of the same ideas from Ruben. We're seeing the shape and how he wants to play. We're seeing a clear system. One thing that we've said about Man United over the last 3-4 years is that we don't have a style of play. We can't say that anymore. We do. We do have a system. We now need to refine it and keep refining it now. The funny thing is, yeah, the three defenders that we now go on the pitch are technically better than the defenders that we started the game with. I don't know if they're better defenders, but they're definitely better footballers. Here we go. What's going to happen now? Let's see if we're going to concede a late goal. Come on, guys. We're playing with three. We're playing with three centre backs, and actually, none of these guys are centre backs. Shaw, CASEMIRO, and Mazraoui. That's funny. Oh, it's not good. All right, we'll take the foul. Great, good defending, guys. Oh, my back. Oh. Yeah, we're definitely sunk too deep. We're too deep. We need to stick to our principles. We need to continue to attack the ball. Right, I don't know why we started retreating. Keep pressing. Keep doing what you're doing. Uh, Ahmad. Ahmad just keeps. Ahmad wants that shot. Ahmad wants that goal.
certainly would feel like that. The moment quite stands with the other results. 12 is where we're heading. Bodø slipping down to 16, but only their second defeat in Europe. Perspective that Bodø is a town which only inhabits 52,000 people. Most of them seem like they're from Manchester. It's a good crossing towards Harry. It's a good save from the
Wow, we backed off that player nicely. That player, yeah, had like 3 yard flipping radius. Look, we just backed off. He was on. Probably was on side as well. I mean, Onana, man. Listen, Onana could have. Onana could have caught that ball. You know, I swear. This is crazy, man. Onana's taking liberties now. Onana's been booked. Now we're going long, yeah?
Saves than any other goalkeeper last year in the Premier League. That's right. It's the final minute of the 90 in the Europa.
All right, let's keep the ball, guys. That's all we got to do. Do what we are doing before. Yeah. Let's move it. Let's move it. Let's move it.
Second day of his employment. Racism is not threatened by the history. We've seen an example tonight of his personality. His willingness to impose his character on this team.
Well, you could lay it off though, man, Hojlund.
The 2 goals, his hold up play, bringing people into play. But the real shift for his side is that name. Real name for him. Time. He take time. He wants to do something special. And in his program notes tonight, he said, I think I'm where I'm meant to be.
Oh, Hojlund. What are you doing, man? Come on, we're just losing the ball for no reason now. Uh-oh. Handball. Yellow card, CASEMIRO.
Decision, opportunity. Margins at this goes in. 3-3 home is not a great result for Manchester United. Yellow card for CASEMIRO.
There we go, free kick. This might be the last kick of the game. A win is very much needed right now. Another draw would not be good. Oh, no. You're stressing me out. Relax yourself.
He can't watch. This is big. 91 minutes and 50 seconds.
He's gonna miss. Oi! Did someone handball it as well? It looked weird.
escaped. And maybe the other saying no, his whistle blower. Another thing about a moment, just when United needed it most. Good save. The referee is checking, I think, for handball. Not going to see it, but the check's been cleared.
Yeah. Yeah, we just need to see this game out. Give this manager a victory. Give these players a victory under this new system. Because one thing that's important, as we know, confidence. And these players want to be able to believe that this system works. So they need a win.
Played about 3 minutes of added time at the end of the day. Manchester United is seconds away from victory. Garnacho wastes the pressures. 2 seconds with a free kick right at the end of the 90. Last stoppage time. And relief for Ruben Amorim. Yeah, big save at the end. Looks like the 3 points. There's the free kick. No, it's not handball. Giving him the chest. His arm is certainly away from his body, which is why the appeal took place. It didn't hit him very fast.
There you go. There you go. Looking pitiful. His first win. There you have it, guys. Ruben Amorim's first win. Manchester United 3, Bozos 2. No, I'm joking. Respectfully, Manchester United 3, Bodo 2. Yeah, man. You know what? I predicted a 2-0. That's what I predicted. And based on the chances that we created and the opportunities that unfolded today, this game could have easily been a 5-0, a 4-2, because we did give away a few chances ourselves. And we missed a few chances ourselves. Positives straight away. The positives are there is a clear structure, there is a clear system. How many times have we said, watching Ten Hag ball, saying we don't understand what we're trying to do, or whatever we are trying to do, it is wrong and it's not working. That 3-1-6 that everybody has been talking about, it just wasn't working. And we weren't seeing a team that was cohesive. We weren't seeing a team that could keep the ball. We weren't seeing any of these things. And to be successful, your team has to be technically sound enough to keep a hold of the ball. You cannot create a team that can only play on the counter attack. And that's what Ten Hag has done. He's structured a team that mostly plays on the counter and can't keep the ball. Today, like I said, the positives are we saw a structure, and the structure, when implemented correctly, regardless of, well, of course, we still need the right profiles, but a structure, when implemented correctly, we can keep the players. We can keep the ball. Even the players today that are known for not keeping the ball, that are known for giving the ball away. Yes, they still gave the ball away unnecessarily today. Yes, but we as a team kept the ball better today than I've seen us do it in a long, long time. So, as I said, what I saw the first half, do you know what? We start the first half of games under Amorim well. Sample size is not big, only 2 games. But both games, Ipswich and today, we started the first half well. Started quickly. I think we scored very early within the first minute. Once again, same thing as Ipswich. So one thing that's clear is that one thing that's interesting is that both games we scored within the first few minutes, right? Both games. We are pressing a lot better. How has our pressing improved with just a few training sessions? Think about that, because we had a manager for almost 3 years and we never pressed well. And these are the exact same players we had. The exact same players we had a month ago when we weren't pressing well. These players haven't changed, and all of a sudden, we're pressing well. So we can see the fruits of the manager's labor ready. Like I said, first half we started well. We did allow the team into the opposition into the game, but that's always going to happen. You can't be on top all the times, and we have to remember that. I'll be interested to see the stats actually, the possession stats at the end of the game. But like I said, I enjoyed what I saw today. In the first half, I enjoyed what I saw, even after the changes. And this is what I say. This is why. And I know this is still Bodo, and we have to keep things into perspective. But I'm just going to forget it's Bodo for a second and let's talk about what I saw. And what I'm going to say is, even after the changes were made, even after the subs were made, yes, we fell off a little bit, but we didn't fall off fully. And what I'm trying to say is that we want to get in a position where we can make subs, we can make changes. The system continues. Basically, the system is God. The system is king. We make our changes, and nothing really changes. Of course, the personnel are different, but the system and the structure remains the same, and that is what we're seeing, and that's good. So good. It's such a breath of fresh air, because once you have a good system, and this is also important, once you have a good system, if everybody turns up and gives you a 7 out of 10, you win most games. To win most games in a really good system, you just need to turn up and give your 7 out of 10, and that's it. Like Hojlund, once again, he scored 2 goals today, and 2 good goals, 2 striker goals, and that's what we want. Regardless of how he's contributing in the game and how he's laying the ball off and how he's bringing others into play, he scored 2 goals today. So his all-round game, it still needs a lot of improvement, but he did what he was asked to do today, and that's score goals, and that's it. So you can't complain about Hojlund. I know a lot of people don't like Hojlund, and I do still feel like Hojlund needs to improve, but he's a striker that scored 2 goals today. Like, what? That's it. And it was 2 good goals. 2 good goals. So, yeah, good performance. Garnacho's performance in the full 90 minutes today, it was okay. I feel like he was a nuisance for the opposition because he's always running, he's always trying to beat his man, but his technical level just for me is not good enough. That chance he had where he put his foot on the ball and he tried to shoot, it just got me so annoyed. Garnacho is one of those players where he's going to score goals and keep getting into the team, but he's going to frustrate me. He's going to frustrate me so much. I can just tell. Bruno was a lot better today, my lord. Bruno playing in a deeper position where he's been asked to be more disciplined. He looks like a different Bruno. Like that is a position now. Bruno and ugarte, the mixture of that doggy defensiveness with ugarte and that positive thinking, forward thinking attitude of Bruno, because Bruno wants to pass the ball forward. He does. But if you tell him no through balls, no crazy passes, just no, keep the ball, because if you lose the ball in a position that you're in, Bruno, we're in trouble. You can lose the ball maybe, well, you shouldn't be losing the ball at all. But you can lose the ball more, of course, as an attacking player. So Bruno playing in that position, that might be his position in the future. Let's watch his space, because we still haven't seen Kobe yet. So we have no idea what the manager thinks of Kobe and how he fits in. We've seen Ahmad twice, and Ahmad's played on the wingback position twice rather than the number 10, which is annoying for me because I want Ahmad as a wingback, but it is what it is. We know Mazzari is going to be one of the defenders. We've seen him play there twice. Malacia today was not good. I don't want to go too hard on Malacia because of course he hasn't played in a year maybe, I don't know. So we need to just take our time with him. But one thing is for sure is that I don't think he's as quick as he used to be. His knee injury has clearly had an effect on his physicality, and like the goal that he conceded, he was just paced out. Like there's nothing he can. If you get paced out, there's nothing you can do. Physicality, like you can't do anything when it comes to pace. However, I will say that he got himself in a position to put in a few good crosses, and every single cross he put into the box was just a failure. It was just not good enough. And today he just looked so rusty. He looked rusty. So unless he improves dramatically, and he could improve because this is his first game back, like he might get better. But unless he improves dramatically over the next year under Amorim, he could be a player that doesn't survive. Who knows? I've got no problem with the back three. To be fair, Antony was all right as a fullback. Ahmad is still better than him, but Antony was fine. I would like to see Antony as a fullback and Ahmad as a number 10, but I don't think that will happen. Yeah, all in all, you can slowly see or slowly start seeing the players that will survive this system that might be good enough to either play in the first team or start on the bench. Like Garnacho might be a player that is a bench player that we bring on, because I don't mind Garnacho coming on for the last 10-15 minutes doing his kamikaze running around thing, but I don't want him to start. Hojlund, once again, I don't need Hojlund to start matches, but Hojlund coming off the bench or starting some games, fine. Because at the end of the day, we now need to do the realization thing. I praise the players objectively because what I saw with my eyes and the system and the shape and how I think they're getting used to the system and how they're improving. But I got to remind myself now that it's Bodø that we're playing, and Bodø are not a good team. And if we played like this, maybe against an Arsenal, it will be a different story. So we still need to put things into perspective now and say that, yes, what I'm seeing is good and I'm happy with what I'm seeing. I'm happy with what I'm hearing from the manager, what I'm seeing from the manager, the systems, we've spoken about it. But this is Bodø, and we need to keep pushing. We need to keep improving. And I do believe if we are to win the league, we do need better players still. So I'm not going to get too carried away. But based on what I'm seeing, I'm happy. I'm happy with what I'm seeing. We're keeping the ball, like I said, better. Let me see the stats quickly before we go. All right, so these are the stats. 20 shots to 7 shots. 73% possession. Why did I say like that? What the heck? 73% possession. That is, I reckon, tell me if I'm wrong, comment below. That might be the highest possession stat we've had all season. Potentially the highest possession stat we've had for years. I can't remember the last time we've had over 70% possession. Also, we got to understand that with that amount of possession, the fact that we only had 6 shots on target and they had 4, the fact that we only won 3-2, even though we dominate the game territorially, we had 2.5 times more passes than they did. Our pass accuracy today was 91%. 91% pass accuracy. I mean, that's so we're moving in the right direction. We are moving in the right direction. If we can maintain these sort of stats, maintain this kind of football, and then build on it and improve, yeah, you can see why. You can see why this manager, once he gets a team, you can see why he's successful. Anyway, guys, who was your man in the match? Let me know what you guys thought. For me, he played well today. Hojlund scored 2 goals today, but do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give it to Bruno. And I can't believe I'm going to give it to Bruno. This is crazy. Someone's put a spell on me. But I like what I saw Bruno do today. Bruno, he didn't do any. I don't feel like he did much wrong today. He did 1 or 2 shots randomly that I didn't like from weird positions. But he was very economical with the ball. I don't recall him losing it that much. He found his man more often. He played a few good, nice balls, through balls when he had to, when he needed to, when they were obvious, which is what you want. I don't remember him losing the ball. I want to know what Bruno's individual stats are.
It's not going to be perfect, is it, Cameron? This is only his second competitive game in charge of Manchester United, and he's been working with these players for only around about a week because, of course, some of them were away on international duty.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah,
To join us pitchside now, Ruben.
I bet
Thank you so much.
Bruno.
First of all, congratulations. Yeah, right there. Congratulations on your first win. When we spoke, you said it was going to be special experiencing Old Trafford for the first time, but only if you won the game. So happy?
Yeah. Of course, I see what everybody sees. Good moments, difficult moments, some confusion in the end.
Yeah, I mean, I can't find individual stats right now. I don't want to make this video longer than it needs to, but if someone could find his individual stats, comment below. But yeah, I'll be interested to see what his individual stats are in terms of his possession stats. Anyway, guys, it's been lovely, 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 lovely. Thank you for joining. As usual, let me see if there's any more comments for me to respond to before I go. Oh, Kanga, someone new just passing through. Yo, just discovered you, bro. Thoughts on Garnacho? I think he's been poor in the box when it comes to finishing chances. My thoughts on Garnacho. I've got loads of thoughts on Garnacho, but I think Garnacho's technical ability is not high enough for me to start in the number 10 position. Like, he's a winger, right? He's all about pace, running behind. And I feel like to play in the number 10 position, the way that Amorim wants you to play, you got to be able to play with your back to goal. You got to be able to play facing the goal. You got to be able to play side on. You got to be a number 10. That's why it's called a number 10 position, which means you got to be able to go inside, go outside, drop deep, have a good first touch, be comfortable, just everywhere in any position. And that is not Garnacho. If you watch Garnacho and the way he plays that number 10 inside position, he still plays it the same way he plays that wing position. He plays it the same. And that's I reckon is because Amorim doesn't want to change too much. He probably wants him to play a bit more inside and do a bit more. And that might come, but I don't think he has the technical ability to do that. I think the system will hide a lot of players' deficiencies. And I think the system might hide some of his deficiencies. But the thing about Garnacho, he's so hit and miss when it comes to his finishing. Like, 1 minute he'll score a bicycle kick and score a goal in top corner. Next minute he'll put his foot on the ball like he did in that chance and just hoof the ball over the bar. I don't know. I feel like there are some things with Garnacho I don't feel like will improve. And there are some things I feel like will improve with coaching. And I don't think he's not a finisher. Like, he's not a finisher. He will score goals, Garnacho, but he's not a finisher. And his decision making is just not good enough. But can you improve decision making? You can a little bit. And you can with some players. I don't know how much you can improve with Garnacho, but we will see. You know what? The coach, the manager clearly likes him, man. The manager clearly likes Garnacho. And funny thing is, I thought he would be one of the players that would face a chop. But he's scoring goals and he keeps playing 90-minute games and the manager keeps playing him. So if you're not a Garnacho fan, you're just going to have to bear with it. But at the end of the day, if we win, then it doesn't matter. Because, you know, we don't have biases out here. But it is what it is, guys. Anyway, like I said, guys, thank you for joining. The poll is closed as well. Yeah, Danny. Do you know what? I like that. The one thing I will say about managers who like are ruthless like that, I need him to be like that with everybody, including the Brunos if he has to, and the Garnachos if he has to. I don't want him to be that way with players because he feels like he can. I feel like a lot of managers, yeah, when they come into a team, they almost get a feel, yeah, of the players they can take the piss out of and the players that they shouldn't take the piss out of. It's almost as they get told like the hierarchy. And that's why I feel like Garnacho hasn't played well in the 2 games that we've seen. He was terrible in the first game. and he wasn't that good in this game. But he's played practically 90 minutes while other players are getting hooked. So I'm just conscious that I don't care. Like my favorite player is CASEMIRO, and CASEMIRO got hooked. I got to hold that. I'll be like, listen, I got my favorites here, but if my favorite guys aren't playing football, aren't playing well, hook them. That's what I want. I want that consistency because the players will always see that. The players are human. Like behind us in the change rooms, they're gonna talk about it. Oh, how come this player plays rubbish? And when favoritism comes back again, it's gonna be a madness. So I just hope that all the players have really. Well, I don't think any of for me, none of the players shouldn't have a blank slate because a lot of these players got the manager sacked, got Ten Hag sacked. So they shouldn't really have a blank slate. But let's say they do have a blank slate. If you're gonna give them all the blank slate, then give them all the blank slate. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I want. There's fairness, you know. But yeah, you're right. Goals equals games. But everyone, my thing is always this conversation is always going to be the means to the ends or the ends to the means. Because my response to that is always going to be if you play good football, you will always score goals. It's not the person who scores is irrelevant. Like Raheem Sterling scored 20 goals for Man City. It's not because Raheem Sterling was a great goal scorer. It's because the system meant that Raheem Sterling was always at the back post scoring goals. The system means that Garnacho will be at the back post. Whoever he played in that position is going to be scoring goals. The system is king. So I want people to get out. People are always like, we have to play this player because this player scores goals. And I'm always like, well, if you've got a system, it's not the who is not important because you're always going to score goals. That's how mediocre players survive, by playing rubbish, turning up with a goal in the 91st minute. That one goal justifies their whole performance. We keep playing them and we play terribly because they're not good, but they turn up with a goal. So it's like, I'd rather play good football and the goals will come. If the front three score 15 goals each, cool. If one man scores 30 goals, cool. Sometimes it's not about who. You know, that's how I see football. Because at the end of the day, we've sold Van Nistelrooy and we still scored goals. We sold Van Persie and we still scored goals. We sold Ronaldo and we still scored goals. We sold every single player we've ever had and replaced them with other players, and we go on to score. The who, that shows the who is never important. It's always goals will always be scored. You know, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But yeah, guys, it's been lovely. As I've said before, it's a new channel, brand new channel. Thanks for passing through. Thanks for asking the questions. Comment below. Let me know what you thought of the game. Because we see football differently and it's all about conversation. You know what I'm saying? I think United are on the right track. I think this manager is a good manager. So I'm optimistic. I'm quietly optimistic. I'm not like Saeed and some of these guys that's overly gassed. Let's see the manager. Let the manager continue to cook, continue to observe what he's doing, continue to critique, and let's see where we go. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. Anyway, should Amorim keep starting Garnacho? 80% said no, he shouldn't. Do you know what I want to see? I want to see Ahmad and Kobe. But Garnacho's energy, I can see it. Garnacho's energy and his franticness. That's why he's playing him. But I want to see Ahmad as a right 10 and Kobe Mino as the left 10 behind maybe Hojlund or whoever. That's what I want to see. Just do that for me one time. You know when the new manager comes in and you have all these fantasy like formations in your head and you're just hoping that this new manager just executes your fantasy. Like, please, just play all the strikers up front and play all the defenders in midfield and play like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. And when he comes in and he's not doing what you want him to do, you're like, oh, this manager, oh. But that's it. You got to back him. You got to back this guy. And I back him. Like I said, he's not going to play my favorites, but I back this guy. So it is what it is, guys. Anyway, like I said, guys, thanks for watching. Share the video, like, subscribe, and all of that. I'll be back on Sunday. Next game, right? I think it's Sunday. All right. No, it's funny. No, Not obviously, not like not like a madness, obviously, but you know, like when a new manager comes in and you're like, nah, Garnacho needs to hold bench. This new manager will come in and he will see that Garnacho is dead food, and then he comes in and he starts him, and you're like, nah, what is this? What is this manager seeing that I can't see? That's what I mean. It's like everybody's got like their style of football and their players that will fit into their style. Everyone's got their opinions in it. So I always say them a new manager will always come in and they'll never give you all what you want. Like he'll give you 90% of what you want, and he'll always play that one player or something that you don't like. But it is what it is. It's football. So anyway, guys, peace out, man. We'll see you guys in the next game on Sunday.